Elizabeth Harper, and I'm thrilled that you're here. We're going to be talking about angels and messages in just a moment. I want to let you know that I have a free video workshop, a series of workshops, and there's also going to be a live event at the end of those workshops. So make sure you join. It's going to be fun. You're going to learn about your intuition. You're going to learn how to connect with your intuition, about your guides, your angels. You're going to be able to connect with your guardian angel, doing all kinds of different things to really support and help you. Plus, I'm going to share how you can work with me on an ongoing basis. Okay, so let's get started with our angel messages. The messages are focused on risk. What risk are you taking at this moment? Are you afraid to take a risk? When you look at that card, the angel is in a boat and the boat is rocking back and forth. They're moving along the water. They could fall into the water. That's an emotional energy, the water as well. And of course, this angel is taking a risk, is going out into the ocean. So is there a risk you're not taking? Or is there a risk you're taking and you're a little bit afraid at this moment? Is the risk about relationships? Is it about your job? It's about change? Of course, we're moving towards the end of the year, so sometimes we start getting a little bit of fear about what's coming up with our next step for the new year, right? Okay, so what I want you to do first is place one or both of your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. All right? Okay. What I would also love for you to do is, once you've done that, just move your cursor along. If it feels right for you, move it along to a place in the video where you intuitively feel it's time to stop, and right there is an extra special message from your angels. Okay. We are using 3 decks of cards today. We've got angel cards, Akashic record cards, and Orosoma cards. And I'm going to take a card from each one, and then we'll mix them up and see which one comes up first, okay? So where should... I'm feeling like it's the top card. Where should we take a card from? It feels like the top, right there. This one feels like... What does it feel like to you? It feels like the middle to me. Actually, I said that, and then it was kind of 3/4 of the way up. Let's see what that card is there. And then this one, where is it? Where do you think it is? That one feels like it's about halfway, almost halfway down. It's right there. Okay. See if you can intuit which of these 3 cards is going to come up for you. Just going to move them around. Okay. All right. This is the first card. Came up first. Emergence. So emerging, there we go, emerging. I need to put my glasses on. So the angel is emerging, you are emerging. So that risk vibration is very much about change for you. What happens when you emerge? You emerge from a cocoon. So you may have been a little bit stuck before, and now you are coming out. I love this image of flowers right there, because the flowers are indicative of growth. So you are growing. You've come from this place of moving through the soil, opening up into a flower, expanding your petals, really taking a risk to, let's say, connect to the light that's there, that's all around you. It's taking a risk just to open up. And you are doing that. It's saying you're emerging, you're opening up, you're coming into your true self. And the reason I say that is because when I look at this card, it looks like a cartoon, and yet her face is real. So there's this sense of you are risking all to come into your true self, to be your true self, maybe to connect not just with the physical realm, but with the spiritual realm as well. And again, I say that because there's a lot of sky around there. There's a connection with this light blue that's here. And when I see light blue, that light blue is about connecting in with divine purpose. What's your purpose? And there's a sense of you saying, okay, I'm going to go with my heart. My heart says this. This needs to be my next step. I'm going to emerge from this place that I've been stuck, and I'm going to move with the flow of my intuition. I'm going to move with the flow of divine guidance. That white energy that's here and the blue says that you're letting go of something. So that risk is very much about risking change. You know, it can be difficult to make change. It can be difficult to let go. And when we let go, we often go through some kind of grief phase as well. And that can be a challenge. Think of the trees. I always think of the trees, that they're letting go of their leaves, especially in October, in the autumn time. You know, if you're in a different place in the world, then maybe it's in March time, that they're letting go of their leaves. And then there's new growth when it comes 4, 5, 6 months later. And that's what you're doing. You are emerging from this place that maybe you've been sleeping, or maybe you've been just changing. And now it's your time. Now it's your time to take that risk, to come out into the unknown and embrace your true self. That's what I feel that this is saying, embracing your true self, allowing your true self to wake up. I love that. Okay. The next card is, did it go in this? It didn't, did it? It didn't go in this way. Oh, wow, the Tower. I love it when the Tower comes up. But this, if you know about the tarot, this one is a secondary vibration. So in Orosoma, it's already gone round one cycle of tarot cards, and now it's coming round a second cycle. So it's called the Return. So the Tower is actually Archangel Michael. And it's this beautiful pale blue and pale yellow. In the beginning, the colors were only pale blue and pale yellow, the sky and the sun. The other color, red, to make the primary, came later. That was the earth. So in the beginning was the sky and the light, which is that yellow, and that's Archangel Michael holding that space, holding that energy of protection. So to me, this is saying, take a risk, go back to the beginning. Take a risk, invite Archangel Michael to connect with you, to guide you, to support you. Archangel Michael, this is interesting because the first card had a little bit about life purpose, didn't it? And so does this. Archangel Michael is very much about protection and cleansing and cutting away all the things that no longer serve you. And one of the most important things Archangel Michael relates to is your purpose, your life purpose, your spirit purpose, your soul's purpose. That's that beautiful yellow and blue vibration. The yellow is clarity, it's power, it's being empowered. It's saying, yes, I can do this. I can make this next step. Now, the thing with this is, because it's the Tower is often about cutting down all those false boundaries, false protection, false ideas, false words, false friends, false ideologies, you know, anything that just, it doesn't reflect the true you. It's all being moved away. But you've been doing a lot of this work anyway. And the reason I say that is because the Tower is complete up here. You've already gone through that. You've already cleaned up your act. You've already moved stuff out of the way. And now Archangel Michael is saying, follow me. Follow me. I will support you. I will help you. I will guide you on that path to your soul's purpose. So ask for Archangel Michael's help and guidance. And, you know, when you look in here, there's a cup, and that cup is, there's a Holy Grail energy that's there. So it's about following maybe something that you think is a pipe dream, but it's taking a risk, isn't it? To follow that, to follow your heart, to follow your intuition, to follow something that an inner voice is telling you, nudging you, guiding you towards. And Archangel Michael is coming in to say, you are protected, it's okay, I will guide you along this path. Whenever I see blue, and especially with Archangel Michael, It's about the divine purpose and about being the divine messenger. So you are being guided. You may be getting this information already in other ways, in signs and symbols, memories, dreams, all kinds of different ways. It's coming to you, and it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger until you take that next step. So now it's time for you, right? Okay, our final card is one of this Akashic Records deck, and this is the Ark of the Covenant. Oh, I love that. So it's number 11, so that would mean that it's a major card, and it's Ark of the Covenant. So number 11 in the regular tarot would either be strength or justice, changes depending on which tarot deck you look at. And when I look at this, what do you notice? I notice that on the tent, there are lots of different 11s. And it's kind of interesting. This week for me, I've had lots of 11s coming up, people emailing me about 1111, and just that number combination is coming up again and again. And there's a sense here of, when 11 comes up, it's like two pillars, and you're walking through this new door. You're walking in to a new phase of your life. So let's look at the risk in that. What's the risk? Walking through this new door into a new phase because it's new, because you haven't done it before, because it can be scary on the other side of that, because maybe you can't take all the stuff that you had before with you, and you have to move into this next stage. Now, the Ark of the Covenant, if you've ever watched Raiders of the Lost Ark with the movie, and there's the Ark of the Covenant in that movie, and it shows you that people that, and it's a story, but the energy of it is that if you pursue life without integrity, with maybe the sense in your heart of what you can take, what you can get, as opposed to what you can give, then maybe this will not support you. There's a sense with this fire of burning something away on the outer shell and on the inner shell. That's within the tent. Are you ready to face your true self? Before you do that, what can you burn away? What can you get rid of? What can you let go of? What can you move out of your life, of your energy field, of your being, so that then you can really go inside and face the truth of who you are? That takes a huge risk, a huge step. Are you ready for that? I love this because there's this sense of, it looks like women are outside of this number 11. They're just waiting for you to cleanse and move in to this enormous power. And I keep feeling like I want to say, are you ready for that? Are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to look into the light? Have you done as much as you can do to prepare you for this next step? I feel that you have. What do you feel? Take the risk. Move from one light to the next light. There's a sense of golden opportunities that are there. There's something beautiful that's waiting for you, incredibly powerful, but it means that you have to take the risk in order to embrace that. Okay, that's it for this week's Angel Messages. I hope you enjoyed them. Remember to subscribe to my new workshop series, Rock Your Intuition. And of course, we've been talking about intuition throughout these Angel Messages, haven't we? So I'm going to really help you, guide you, support you to connect with your intuition. And we'll be having a live class on the 25th of October. I believe it's 25th, it's a Thursday. Felt like a good day for a live class. So we'll be going through your gifts, awakening your gifts, and it will be so much fun. So I hope you can join me. we talked about Archangel Michael as well, didn't we? So be sure to get Archangel Michael's prayer for cleansing and protection, and call on Archangel Michael to support you as well in this next step, no matter which card you chose. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and of course like this video and share it with your friends. I'm sure they would love to have an angel message. I will see you next week, and I'll hope to see you in the workshop series as well. Lots of love to you. Angel blessings. Bye.